Good evening, good night, good day, good afternoon, wherever you're watching from. God bless you all. Thank you for subscribing, for liking my videos, and for those of you who share, thank you for all the views. I really appreciate you. I love you, my people. And each day as I come and I try to motivate and inspire somebody, I trust that you will take it and you will share it, and so others can be blessed. Today I want to do some question and answers about the Bible, the Pentateuch. The ages of the Pentateuch was from the Old Testament, and so I'm going to be asking a question and then I'm going to be answering it, and so you guys can learn something this evening. The first question is, what is the Pentateuch? The Pentateuch is the 5 books of the Old Testament, and it's called the Torah. Number 2, name the first 5 books of the Torah. The answer is Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, and Deuteronomy. Number 3, what are the 5 books of the Torah called? Answer, the books of the laws. What relationship does the Old Testament have with the New Testament? And that's number 4 question. The answer is the Old Testament conceals and the New Testament reveals. So, in other words, the Old Testament conceals the prophecies that was foretold to happen in today's ages, and the New Testament reveals them. Number 5, what did the Old Testament conceal and what did the New Testament reveal? The answer is prophecy and fulfillment, like I just explained. It was prophesied in the Old Testament and it was fulfilled in the New Testament. Number 6, what does the vertical and horizontal parts of the cross represent? The answer is the vertical, our heavenly relationship with God, and the horizontal, our earthly relationship. Why was Abraham called Abraham? That's number 7. The answer is because of the covenant that was made with him and God. Number 8, who wrote the Torah? The answer is information were gathered and given to Moses, and God inspired him to write, with the exception of the last 8 verses of Deuteronomy, which was written by Joshua, describing the death and burial of Moses. Number 9, what is destiny? Destiny is called in the Bible endship. Endship. It is when you lose your relationship with God, you die in endship. Where was the Torah written? It was written on Mount Sinai. Number 11, what does life plus lives equal? It equals many lives. Number 12. Number 12 says, name 5 minor prophets. The answer is Amos, Obadiah, Jonah, Micah, and Nahum. Number 13. The law was designed to bring us into something good. What was it? Righteousness. How was the New Testament birthed out of the Old Testament? The answer is fulfillment and prophecy. What does Abraham represent? Answer is the law. What does David represent? The answer is grace, peace, and righteousness. Why was David needed to be born? Number 17. The answer is so that Jesus could come. Number 18. Where is Canaan? The answer is in the Middle East. What is Canaan called? The answer is a land plenty and wealthy. A land of plenty and wealthy. Number 20. What are some of the materials and things that makes up the Pentateuch? The answer is stones, gold, silver, stories, incidents, laws, rituals, regulations, calendars, exhortation, histories, etc. You name it. Name one of the stories. The answer is Moses in the River Nile. Number 22. Name one of the incident. Moses killed an Egyptian slave. That was the answer. So we go on to number 23. Number 23. What are the most important of the laws? What are the most important of the laws that was made out of the Torah? It was the 10 Commandments. That's the answer. 24. What are some of the rituals that took place in Torah? The answer is the daily meal offering, the sacrificial offering of blood for cleansing. And you can read Leviticus 6 verse 8 to 10 for that one. And I'll give you some more Bible verses, but for the earlier ones, I'll come back on another video and I'll tell you where to find them. What story does Leviticus concludes? The answer is the Israelites exodus after they escape Egypt and reaches Mount Sinai. Number 26. What does Exodus 19 verse 1, chapters 1 to 7, and 11 to 26, 7 consist of? The answer is God's speeches to Moses. That answer is God's speeches to Moses. In those chapters was when God spoke to Moses and gave Moses messages. So number 27, what covenant did God make between Abraham and Isaac and Jacob? The answer is to be their God. Genesis 26, Genesis 17, Exodus 3 verse 12. Number 28. What does common God means? Number 28. What does capital G-O-D means? The answer is it means the supreme God, everything. Number 29. What does common G-O-D means? It means many gods. Number 30, why did Abraham leave his father's house? The answer is to get the covenant. That's Genesis. Number 31. Hi. What was the reason for Abraham name change? The answer is the discovery of bloodline with his wife Sarah. Also because he was to be the father of many nations. That was why God changes his name. Number 32. What does the land of milk and honey represents? The answer is why did they receive? Hold on. What does the land of milk and honey represents? It represents their obedience and the blessings that they receive. Why are we seeds of Abraham? We are here and seed. We are here and seed by faith in Jesus Christ. I got a little confused there, guys, because I was waving to some people. These people are from Syria and they're very nice people. So everywhere I go, I just have to show love, you know. So I got a little bit distracted right there. So I'm very sorry. So finish the statement. Number 34. There was no law of dash before the dash. So actually the answer is grace and commandments. So it would be there was no law of grace before the commandments. Number 35. What causes sin? Disobedience. Number 36. What covenant was made while John the Baptist was baptizing Jesus? And where was this covenant made? The answer is there is one comet whose shoes I'm not able to untie. And he will baptize you with the Holy Ghost and fire. And this covenant was made in the water of the Jordan River. God bless you guys. I hope you have learned something. Even though I got a little bit distracted. But I hope you have learned something. Thank you. If you have been inspired and if you have learned something, please like, comment, and share so that others can learn also. And as usual, I end in love. God bless you.